Kasi kung ako this is my own opinion lang. Kung wala talaga akong kasalanan, di ako mag-step down. I will prove them wrong. Ako po yung type of person na bahala na kung ipa-step down nyo ako hanggat mapatunayan ninyo yung lahat na malinis talaga ako. Pero in the case of Martin Romualdez, instead of proving them, totoo, ito yung advice ko ni Martin Romualdez. Martin, kung talagang malinis ka, no? Do not step down. Hindi ka sana nag-step down, kundi pinoprove mo sa taong bayan na wala kang kasalanan. Pinoprove mo sa House of Representatives, sa taong bayan, lahat-lahat na ito yung dokumento, malinis ako. Ganon sana ang ginawa mo.
Narito ang Balitang Pinoy TV.
Okay, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat at panibagong reaction video sa nangyari ngayong araw na ito patungkol dito kay House Speaker Martin Romualdez na nag-step down na raw bilang House Speaker. Okay? Na after raw, after siya nag-step down ay pinare-resign raw siya ni Bongbong Marcos. Gaano ba ito katotoo? Now, i-confirm ito ngayon dito sa interview nitong si Puno na in-interview nito ni Karen Davila. Okay? Pakinggan natin ang buong behind the scene na mga pangyayari na isiniwalat niya kay Karen Davila at malalaman natin kung talaga bang nag-step down, pagkatapos ng step down ay pinare-resign ni Bongbong Marcos. At dito natin malalaman after he will be resigning, kung si Romualdez ay haharapin ba niya ang mga allegations laban sa kanya. At ano ang mangyari kay Zaldico? At ano ang mangyari sa, for example, if proven na guilty sila, anong mangyayari sa pera na ninakaw ng mga government officials? Anong mangyari? Masauli ba yun? At yun na nga, ano rin mangyari sa presidente natin na si Bongbong Marcos? Mapagkakatiwalaan pa ba siya ng taong bayan? Okay? Yun ang alamin natin ngayon. At heto pa, itong si Representative Kiko Barzaga ay pumunta pala ito sa opisina ni Martin Romualdez kasi gusto niyang mag-congratulate na sabi niya graduate na raw si Martin Romualdez. So gusto niyang puntahan. Pero ang sabi ng gwardiya, hindi siya pinapapasok sa opisina ni Martin Romualdez. Mamaya pakinggan natin at panoorin natin yung ambush interview nitong si Kiko Barzaga. Okay? So, yun po ang mga pag-uusapan natin ngayon, guys. Pero bago ang lahat, bago natin ito pag-uusapan, help me po na i-like muna at i-share itong video na ito para guys, kakalat ito sa taong bayan. Okay? Sabay-sabay nating i-like muna at i-share itong video natin, Facebook at YouTube. 1, 2, 3, go! Okay? Like and share para maraming makalam. And also guys, paki-subscribe at paki-follow ito para lagi kayong updated sa mga balita na kagaya nito at ma-notify ang inyong mga cellphones kung meron tayong breaking news. Okay? So, kagaya nito, breaking news ito. So, sabay-sabay natin i-follow, i-subscribe, Facebook at YouTube. Ready? Follow, subscribe. 1, 2, 3, go! Ayan, thank you very much. Okay, so unahin muna natin i-play ang balita patungkol po dito sa kay Romualdez, ang kanyang pag-step down bilang House Speaker. Heto po yung nangyari. Pasok!
House Speaker Martin Romualdez has informed President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. of his decision to resign from his post. That's according to Deputy Speaker Ronaldo Puno. The Deputy Speaker said Romualdez will step aside and face the allegations against him in connection with the flood control anomalies. Puno adds that Romualdez may address the House in plenary later today to explain his resignation. Several names have been floated as possible successors, including Bacolod Representative Albi Benitez, Navotas Representative Toby Tiangco, Cebu Representative Duke Frasco, and Deputy Speaker Faustino Boji D. House Speaker
So marami ngayong kumakalat na mga pangalan na papalit kay Martin Romualdez. Okay? So, yun po, confirm na nag-step down na siya. Anong reaksyon natin dyan? Siguro, nag-step down na itong si Martin Romualdez kasi hindi na po niya kaya ang mga pangyayari. Una, na-mention niya ang kanyang pangalan dito sa mga diskaya. Okay? Na-mention ang pangalan niya na binibigyan siya ng 25% sa mga projects na kailangan magbigay ng mga diskaya. At si Zaldico rin, nabanggit rin. Kaya ba si Zaldico ay hindi bumalik dito sa Pilipinas kasi ayaw niyang managot dito yung mga aligasyon? At ngayon, ang tinuturo lahat ngayon kasi wala si Zaldico, lahat nakaturo lahat kay Martin Romualdez. Kasi kung ako this is my own opinion lang. Kung wala talaga akong kasalanan, di ako mag-step down. I will prove them wrong. Ako po yung type of person na bahala na kung ipa-step down nyo ako hanggat mapatunayan nyo yung lahat na malinis talaga ako. Pero in the case of Martin Romualdez, instead of proving them, totoo, ito yung advice ko ni Martin Romualdez. Martin, kung talagang malinis ka, no? Do not step down. Hindi ka sana nag-step down, kundi pinuprove mo sa taong bayan na wala kang kasalanan. Pinuprove mo sa House of Representatives, sa taong bayan, lahat-lahat na ito yung dokumento, malinis ako. Ganon sana ang ginawa mo. Pero if you cannot prove that, tama lang siguro yung decision mo na nag-step down ka. 'Di ba? Pero, I don't know, ito, enough ba yan na nag-step down ka? Kasi, ang dapat sa'yo, alisin talaga sa House of Representatives kung totoo man ang mga aligasyon laban sa'yo. Yun lang ang reaction ko dyan, ha? Heto, ipapakita ko sa inyo ang video ni Kiko Barzaga na gusto niya sanang pumunta doon sa loob ng opisina ni Martin Romualdez. Eto, pakinggan nyo.
Pasok sa office speaker, totoo po ba?
Medyo mainit pa yung ulo niya eh. Pero kakausapin ko ulit. And
Gusto niya pumasok sa opisina ni Martin Romualdez pero medyo mainit pa yung ulo niya eh. Yan yung believe ako dito kasi walang takot eh. Kung anong gagawin, pasok. Pumasok ka ito sa opisina ni Sandro Marcos eh. Tapos sinira niya yung pintuan. Tapos sabi niya, I want to be the House Speaker. Ganyan, I lack the confidence.
hopefully we might be able to get inside and have a personal heart-to-heart talk.
Anong paliwanag?
Ha?
Anong paliwanag?
Hindi, kasi may... Okay. Hindi, sabi lang ng guard doon na a private meeting, nag-sorry siya sa akin. Sabi niya hindi ako makakapasok sa office ni Romualdez. And I said, that's fine, you're just doing your job. It's okay, but just please tell Martin Romualdez that... sabi lang kay Martin Romualdez na nabaltaan kung gusto niya akong kausapin last week and I'm open to having a private conversation with him. And I like to congratulate him on his graduation.
Gusto niya makipagharap-harapan na mag-usap sila ni Martin Romualdez. Ganyan ang confidence, di ba? Kaya walang prangkahan, di ba? If you don't like me, I don't like you, mag-congratulate ako sa'yo. At least, you have done your job. Ginawa mo ang lahat pero nag-step down ka kasi ikaw yung pinagbibintangan. That's the, hindi yung kagaya ng ibang mga kongresista na plastikan dito, ang ganda ng ngiti sa in front, pero, ay nako, kasalanan nyo, sa totoo lang, kasalanan rin ng mga kongresista, bakit nyo pinili si Martin Romualdez sa 20th Congress, bakit nyo pinili yan? Na alam ng taong bayan, galit ang taong bayan dyan sa Romualdez na yan, still pinili ninyo. Kayo rin mga representatives at kung mga kongresista dyan ang may kasalanan dyan sa totoo lang.
House Speaker siya.
Pero si incoming speaker, nakakausap niya?
Hindi ko pa nakakausap, but I'd like to...
Pero nandiyan daw siya sa loob eh.
Tumali mo ba ako yung incoming speaker?
Pumasok rin kayo.
Well, there's always hope.
Ano mang expected mangyari mamaya sa plenary?
Plenary, well, we have no expectations. But if ever they elect another speaker that is... Kasi posible yung magiging bagong speaker ngayon ay yung pro-admin si Boji D. Deputy Speaker siya ni Romualdez.
Ito ang ayaw ko. Kung ang kukunin na House Speaker ay mga kasamahan, kaalyado pa rin ni Martin Romualdez, useless yan. Tama itong sinabi niya. Na kung mga kaalyado lang ni Martin Romualdez, the same problem, uulit at uulit na naman yung problema na yan. Di ba? Dapat sana, yung House Speaker na gusto ng taong bayan. Di ba? Kayong mga kongresista dyan, makinig kayo sa mga constituents ninyo kung sino ang gusto nilang maging House Speaker. At yun ang ilagay natin dyan. Kung ako dyan, si Paulo Pulong Duterte ang House Speaker natin dyan para tapos lahat ng mga korupsyon dyan.
Tingin ko, pag siya yung naging speaker, makaulit yung issue na to next year kasi parehas lang sila ni Romualdez. Both under Marcos, walang mangyayari dito. We'll go to the same problems if we elect the same people.
Pero hindi kayo in-invite ni incoming speaker Boji D para sa meeting today? Kasi ang daming congressman dito na...
Hindi niya ako in-invite pero hopefully pag nakita ko siya sa plenary, we can talk about his future programs and plans. At kung sakaling ma-convince niya ako na mababago niya ang administrasyon at ang House of the People, then maybe I will also support him in the speakership. But if I deem him worse than myself, then I will still vote for myself, even if I'm the only one supporting myself.
So, ang pakay nyo lang dito today, kaya kayo pumunta dito sa office of speaker para sana makausap si
Gusto ko lang mag-hi kay Martin and say, musta? Musta, congratulations, bye-bye na, bye-bye, Crockwood. Sorry. Congratulations and bye-bye. I hope you enjoy your retirement.
Bye-bye. I hope you enjoy your retirement. Kasi hindi lang siya hindi lang mag-step down bilang House Speaker. Resign talaga, di ba? So tama itong si Barzaga. Useless pa rin kapag kaalyado nila ang magiging House Speaker. Sana mapalitan 'yan ng sometimes itong ring mga kongresista at mga representatives diyan sa House of Representatives, pinipili kasi nila, kayo rin ang may kasalanan. Bakit pinili niyo si House Speaker Martin Romualdez? Pinili niyo si Speaker dahil dahil binibigyan kayo ng budget. Yan ang hirap sa inyo. Mahiya-hiya naman kayo, binoto kayo ng mga constituents ninyo para iserbisyo sila kung anong gusto nila. Di ba? So anong ginawa ninyo? Tayo ng flood control projects na mga hindi nakikita kasi ghost project. Mahihiya naman kayo sa mga constituents niyo. At kayo rin mga audience ko sa Donmar TV. Kung kayo po'y nakikinig ngayon. Kaya huwag kayong magpadala sa pera dahil ba binigyan kayo ng pera nung time ng election, binoto nyo naman. 'Di ba? Ayan tuloy, nagka-problema tayong lahat. May kasalanan din ang taong bayan dito Binoto nyo ang mga kongresista nyo na mga walang utak. Anong ginawa? Binoto si Speaker binoto si Martin Romualdez bilang House Speaker. So ano nangyari? Lumalaganap ang korupsyon. Tayo pa rin, it really reflects us. Lahat-lahat. 'Di ba? Wag kasi kayong bumoto ng yung mga alam ninyo na matunog lang yung pangalan. Iboto nyo ang isang kandidato basing on their performance. Yun sana. Hindi yung puro lang pakyut sa pangalan nila. Di ba? At pinoto nyo pa yung mga nagninegosyo ng mga construction. Tapos congressman, wala na, double kill na yun. Di ba? Makukurako talaga ang pera natin dyan. Ito, panoorin natin itong interview ni Puno, ang buong behind the scene na mga pangyayari patungkol po kay Martin Romualdez. So, ito, Congressman Puno, pasok!
Alright, so is Speaker Martin Romualdez resigning or is he taking a leave of absence?
Okay, well, about 3 weeks or so ago, Martin Romualdez convened the House party leaders, and he told us that he wanted to step aside. This is like 3 weeks ago, and he said that the reason for this was, he said, there's just too much controversy in the House already now, and it's affecting the work that everybody's doing. He says everybody's focused, of course, on the controversies on the flood control projects, and he felt that he needed to step aside and face the accusations and rumors regarding whatever was happening in the flood control area. Of course, the party leader said, we don't think that's a good idea. Please do not resign. And it went on for about another week and a half. Sometime last week...
sabi raw ng mga party leaders na, Martin Romualdez, please don't resign. Yan ang problema sa inyo Si Martin Romualdez, gusto niya mag-step down because he has to face the problem sa mga reklamo. Tama naman ginawa ni Martin Romualdez Ito mga party leaders na ito, ayaw niyong mag-resign si Martin Romualdez para kasi nalulungkot kayo na hindi na kayo mabigyan ng budget, yun ba? Nagtatanong lang ako Takot na kayo na wala na kayong budget? Tapos okay lang sa inyo kasi tanggap lang kayo ng tanggap ng budget. Wala kayong problema kasi merong Martin Romualdez ang sasalo lahat sa problema. Ganun ba? Di ba? Alam nyo na nga na gusto na niyang mag-step down kasi sira na ang pangalan niya. Hayaan nyo na. Kayo rin pala ang nagpapatagal dyan ni Martin Romualdez na ayaw mag-resign kasi sip-sip kayo ng sip-sip dito Halik kayo sa puwet kasi.
One of the party leaders suggested that, Speaker, it's hard for us if you leave now because it's going to be just so much disorganization in the House already. So
wala kaming paki kung merong so much disorganization. Ang paki po namin, secure ang pera ng taong bayan.
why don't you consider going on leave? No, in the House rules, a leave is allowed for the speaker, and during his absence, the deputy speakers elect among themselves someone who will take over the functions of the speaker. No, so it was it was there for a while. You know, last weekend, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, evening, he texted me and he says, I think it's time for me to go. He says, thank you for your support. This last Saturday. I didn't see it until the following morning because apparently it's very late at night when he texted that. He must have been unable to sleep. So I discussed this with him the following morning, and I told him, you know, it may not be the best time. I think that we don't do these things when things are in total, you know, confusion, which is partly the situation now. So he said, well, okay, let me think about it a little bit more. And so then Monday came, and then he became more definite about it. So he says, I'm thinking I'll maybe at least go and leave, and then maybe name some potential officers in charge or somebody that will take care of business while I'm on leave. So then he was talking about certain possibilities, Deputy Secretary Bojidi among them. No? And then yesterday morning, he calls me up again. He says, I'm going to see the president this afternoon at 3 p.m. He says, I think we're going to be discussing, you know, my going on leave or leaving the house. He says, I think we need to settle this already. He says, I said, well, again, I said, our belief, our opinion among the House party leaders is, you know, don't resign, just go and leave. No? And then think about it, and you can resign after if you think that that's the correct decision. So he goes to Malacanang, and then he calls for us to assemble at his office, the party leaders, at 4:30, and he arrives a few minutes after that. And then he tells us already, he says, he thanked everyone for working with him and you know, spending energy and time to push forward the House agenda. Then he says, I told the president already that I'm resigning my position tomorrow, which is today. So we said, why not leave? He says, well, you know, if I go and leave, he says, people will say, he's coming back. Oh, he's just on the side. You know, he's still directing things. And it's not going to solve the problem, he says. So if we're going to do this, we might as well cut clean, he said. And I want to do this also so that I can face all of these accusations. You know, I'll go before any investigation, he says. I can defend myself. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not afraid of any inquiries, he says. So let's just do that, he said. And then I'll continue to be congressman. I'll serve the district. But I will leave all of these suspicions to all of you people. And he says, of course, I will help whenever you
Dapat resign talaga. Pati congressman, resign sana.
need me to, but it's time to turn the page, he says. And then I'm asking all of you to support the nominee that I have discussed already with our majority leader. He says it's Deputy Speaker Bojidi.
Okay.
You know, we were quiet for a while. No, nobody was reacting, but after a while, obviously, I mean, we just decided to accept his decision.
So, Congressman, you gave us the behind-the-scenes story. 3 weeks ago, he meets with all of you, thinks of going on leave. Yesterday, he has a meeting with Malacanang, and it became about resigning. Whether you believe...
Sorry, 3 weeks ago, he said, I'm stepping aside. That was not
leave.
The leave the idea came last week from one of the party leaders. So, no, I think he was thinking about resigning already 3 weeks, at least 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Do you believe there was pressure from Malacanang for him to resign?
I think there was pressure from everywhere. You know, I mean, there's media, there's social.
Ay, pressure from all around. Mga taong bayan, sa Malacanang, sa media, lahat, pressure lahat. Oh, di ka pa mag-step down yan?
Media, of course, not everybody in the House is a believer. We have had problems with the executive branch, as you know, and so there have been a lot of issues, no, that cause problems for the speaker, and these are very trying times. You know, these are.
Ito na nga mga kabalita. Ano na ang masasabi nyo patungkol sa balitang ito? Please comment down below mga kabalita. Pag-usapan natin yan sa comment section. At kung di ka pa nakasubscribe sa ating channel, baka naman